Hey base builders, welcome to volume 3 of the building lab. I'd said before I was going to do some stuff with banners, but I completely forgot about stacking from the wall. That's something else somebody else had mentioned to me and said they want to see, and show them how it's done. And it's real simple. There's a couple different ways we can do it. First, we can get into the lighting tab. We can use any kind of basic wall lamps. And you can actually take this lamp. This lamp will stack on itself, kind of like the safes do, or some of those fluorescent lights. You can grab itself. It'll pull itself away from the wall. Okay, and that way it gives you, see, a gap that's right there. With it away from the wall, you can now place wall items on this particular, lamp. So anything from, anything that's going to be able to place on a wall, you can place, on this lamp here. Now a lot of times too, where you've built your own wall, instead of trying to stack that lamp all the way out to where your wall is, you can now use things like, you get into the other furniture tab. Your next big tool is going to be the cubicle. This is now your portable wall. You can actually take this cubicle, place it into your existing wall. Use your safes and floor tile for your height, depending on wherever you want to place something. But now with that sitting there, you can now get into some wall details and now place stuff on that wall as fast as that. I mean, very simple, very quick. It's very easy to use. So anything that's basically going to stick to a wall will stick to this cubicle. Now you can use both sides of this cubicle as well. Okay, stuff will stick to not only this side, but also stick to the other side. So kind of pay attention to stuff that has backs and bottoms. For instance, we get into like wall cabinets. Not only can we take a wall cabinet, let me find something that's got some glass on it. Okay, I can take this, this cubicle, stick it in here. We can take a wall cabinet and stick it on the wall. Okay. Well, you can also now pull this cubicle out just a tad bit. Take this glass piece, and we can stick it on the wall on the inside. And what that does for you is it gives you a different look. Okay. Not only have we placed it, backwards, as you can see by looking at it here. So you can actually, play with it. That's kind of the neat thing about this cubicle. It's going to place different ways. You can place stuff on, however you need to place it on that particular cubicle. The other thing you can do with it too is using, that floor tile. Like I said, raise it up. Maybe put some lights. We'll get into, let me see the lighting tab real quick here. Lighting tab, we'll do some floodlights, wherever they may be. You actually take that floodlight, stick it on your wall, and now it looks like, that's where the light was supposed to be. It's hanging off the inside of the wall. It's all attached. So, cubicle is a great piece for anything that you want to do with wall items. I did have someone comment on me about when we were hanging ceiling lights, and the fact that, they didn't want to pull apart their floor because they were kind of afraid to, about putting it back in. It's real simple. Just adjust your floor tile, back up to the same height, okay, wherever it's at before, wherever your floor is, okay. You can actually adjust this particular tile to move where you want it. Even if you grab, this tile from the center here, you can still move it around. Okay, so place it to where there's a floor under there. Then you just grab your desks. Now remember, desks have a grab point of the lower corner. Okay, get to a spot where you can actually see that lower corner. Nothing's going to stack on top of each other. And then just lay your desks right back into your floor again, and it's like nothing ever happened. And it goes right back again. And the other quick little thing that I'm going to do as well is we'll use, let me take this, is angling wall items. People, ask all the time, how do you get stuff to angle around? That's simple. You're going to get into again, the wall accessories, there's a couple things that'll work with it. A torch, okay, is one piece that'll, that you can actually angle stuff on the wall with, or the half moon lights. Let me see where they are. The wall sconces. So with that wall sconce there, you can actually take that, place it, on a cubicle wherever you want to actually rotate, something. We get into, let me say get back into some cabinets, I guess, again, and we'll do like a wooden wall cabinet. You can actually take this now, and by dragging it to the right or left on that wall sconce is going to bring it left and right. And if you push it forward, okay, you're going to see it's going to get a little bit of an angle to it. Okay, so it's just a matter of playing with it, figure out what angle you actually want to rotate it with. And it allows you to be able to place certain things at an angle like so. Once you sell off your stuff, we now have, something that's sitting crooked. So with that, like I said, I'm going to jump into banners now next, but the wall items are definitely the, another big tool to help build and create stuff that you can get into now. Just think about stuff and, use your creativity, use the best of your ability to be able to play stuff and again, have fun with it. So until next time.